At COP27 Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, methane is discussed as an important part of the agenda for curbing emissions in order to limit the rise of global temperatures to 1.5 degrees.
Methane is a great opportunity. Nobody has looked at it. They'll find that they're leaking oil and gas operations. They'll find that landfills are spewing bad odors to local communities. And there's incentives that are local and global to take action.
It's not only about methane emissions, it's about landfills catching fire. It's about odors that are impacting lower income communities mostly. It's about being able to really take stock of the changes that have been produced and actually use that information for urban renewal.
Methane is a short-lived climate pollutant that has more than 80 times the warming potential of carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. It is responsible for about half of the 1.1 degrees Celsius of warming, according to the IPCC. Fossil fuels, agriculture, and waste are the main anthropogenic sources of methane, but it can be easily detected and mitigated.
We provided some funding to build capacity for MRV, for monitoring, verifying, and reporting in the oil and gas sector. And through that, the oil and gas company was able to detect where their methane leakages were, and they were able to better capture that, prevent the leakages, which in turn made their production more efficient and helped their bottom line.
Canada and other Western countries hope to share their experience and technology-enabled global transparency at COP27.
The methane agenda is the developing countries' agenda. And so we need to understand that, and that's why we are located in the global south. So they see us as peers, working together to reduce emissions.
Malaysia is interested in developing a methane strategy. So already, just being here and being able to engage in these conversations, I think adds a lot of values.
Less than 2% of climate finance in 2019 and 2020 was dedicated to curtailing methane, a gas responsible for almost half of the warming we experience today. At COP27, delegates are addressing other ways to reduce methane, including adding fees.
There should be a club of exporters and importers that demand better leakage rates, and one way to provide that is having some sort of common fee.
So they don't want to save money by reducing emissions, they're going to have to pay money for not reducing it.
Humanity is in a race against time. According to the IPCC, methane emissions must fall 34% by 2030 in order to stay at 1.5 degrees Celsius and prevent the worst consequences of the climate crisis. Much hope rides on what comes out of COP27.
We're convinced that the methane agenda will have a lot of traction, and we hope to see a week long of announcements and commitments. We also want to have at least 40 countries commit to methane mitigation this COP. See you tomorrow.
For the Methane Minute, I'm Jihan Harney reporting.